Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
In this week's court report, a criminal complaint has now been filed in Beatty Justice Court against owners of the now-closed Northwest Academy boarding school in Amargosa. The formal arraignment that was scheduled for Monday was waived for Marcell Chappuis and his wife, Patricia Chappuis. The couple was arrested in Las Vegas connected to charges of allowing child abuse or neglect. Those allegations stem from an investigation into the school's tap water, which officials say contained high levels of arsenic, which is poisonous and could cause cancer. Investigators determined that Northwest Academy's water had been contaminated for more than 2 years. Former teacher Caleb Hill was arrested in an unrelated incident also involving then students at Northwest Academy. And Hill, according to his arrest report, left one student with bruising and another with a bloody nose. Both the Chappuis and Hill now have proceedings scheduled in Beatty Court on September 9th. Notably, Hill is scheduled for an arraignment that day, but Beatty Court clerks say no criminal complaint has been filed against Hill yet. Michael Wilson's trial has now been continued to March 2020. During Wilson's calendar call, he appeared while in custody, and the court noted the public defender change since Ronnie Boscovich now represents Wilson. Consequently, it was noted that the new public defender just received the case, so defense addresses the court and needs time for discovery and to prepare. The state is ready to move forward, but does understand the need for a continuance. Finally, the court questions Wilson, who states that he is in fact asking for a continuance. The court has now scheduled Wilson's trial for March 23rd through 27th. Then March 31st through April 3rd and April 13th through 17th with a calendar call on February 21st, 2020. Wilson's brother Dakota Saldivar is scheduled to be in district court this Friday for his calendar call. The two Pahrump teens were arrested after they admitted to gruesomely stabbing and killing their mother, Dawn Liebig. Tony Marie DeAngelis will also be back in court this Friday after her sentencing was continued again. DeAngelis is the area woman who was arrested after an anonymous tip to police about an auto versus pedestrian hit-and-run accident that severely injured a bicyclist at Gamebird and Unicorn. During DeAngelis's latest court proceeding, the victim did not show up, and the state is not positive whether he was notified or not. Parole and probation states the victim was present at the last hearing when the matter was continued. The court now continues DeAngelis' sentencing to August 23rd to contact the victim. Finally, defense moves to remove the defendant from drug court programs, but the court denies that motion. That hit-and-run victim suffered numerous injuries, and reportedly, DeAngelis' insurance company is negotiating paying some costs. Also recently in court, Michael Anthony Horn, the area man sentenced in district court to 5 years probation connected to the charges of oppression under color of office, misconduct of public officer, theft against person over 60, theft, possession of a controlled substance, and fraudulent appropriation of property. Horn had a status check regarding completion of probation. Parole and probation states that the probation was to expire April 23, 2019, and Horn was honorably discharged from probation. But the court clerks say that that discharge has not been filed and is not in the system. PNP will request that discharge again, so Horn will be released. The probation officer on this case was ordered to get the paperwork in by this Monday, and Horn will have another status check this Friday. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 25.